orders this weekend that came in, some from eBay and some from Facebook Marketplace. And I have a guy that's coming over to pick something up from Facebook Marketplace. It's funny, since this whole thing in the world started happening, I don't get as many, to the door. Facebook was just the place where people would come get the stuff and I wouldn't have to worry about shipping them. So I would sell them a little bit cheaper. Plus I would do a lot of my, let's say, stuff I don't want to pack items on there. But now that they have shipping and most of my orders are coming from out of town, it's the same as any other platform, which is good. I'm just saying that was normally, I would meet more people face to face with Facebook Marketplace. And I actually found that kind of interesting. But of course, like I said, can't do that now. Or at least face to face isn't as pleasant as it used to be. So let's find out the stuff that I actually sold today. An item on eBay. This book here, Full House, Sisters, Babysitters and Company. I think they were trying to do like a babysitters club. Actually, what I think it is, because it has one of the Olsen twins on it. Well, I mean, I guess it would be, what was the name of the character that both Olsen twins played on Full House? Suddenly, I forget. I want to say Michelle?
Michelle, yep.
Okay, because it was DJ. Yeah, but what was it? Oh, Stephanie. It's on the back. I could have just read it. By this time, the Olsen twins already had like their whole book series, their video series, and here they have Stephanie, the woman who played Stephanie, who we met. That's right, we met her at Comic-Con. Yep. Got a signed book for her. It was really funny, or not a signed book, a signed picture. And we went up and we're like, "Oh, my son loves you," and she's like, "Oh, that's so sweet. How old is he?" And we're like, 23. And she kind of got this look on her face like, that's not weird. But I mean, come on. It was like the late 2000s and her show was on in the 90s and it was replaying on Nick at Night. So what did she think? Who did she think was watching? Anyway, where was I? I was saying, so, Sweeten. Jody Sweeten. There we go. That was going to drive me nuts. I had to figure it out. So anyway, the Olsen twins already had their successful series, their videos and books, and I think one of them was just like, "Hey, let's do one for Full House. I'll be on it." And they said fine, and tried to make some money off of it because I had never heard of these particular sister series from Full House, but I'm also not really the demographic, so that's not surprising. Anyway, when I saw this, I was like, somebody's going to want this. And they do. Then the next thing that sold on eBay was a mug, a Christmas mug. So we started pushing our Christmas stuff again because we have some leftover things. And this particular snowman mug sold. So they're all very good mugs. They're just Christmas themed. So we're kind of, did we discount them? I know that for a little while I did a sale.
We listed all of them with better pictures and descriptions.
Interesting. Yeah, because I even did a sale on these. Like, I think it was 25% off. No, I did it once, but nothing happened with it. We just started relisting these, and they seem to be doing all right. This one, I'm not sure if it actually is the person I spoke to. I went back and forth with someone about this vintage Garfield pin, enamel pin, metal enamel pin. Would it be enamel? Anyway, it's made of metal, but it's got like the enamel outline, and it says "Big Fat Hairy Deal," and it's from the 70s. And I had a discussion with someone, and they wanted me just to put it in an envelope, and I said then there's no tracking, so we don't know what happens to it. And then it got bought today because she said she'd think about it, and I don't know if it's the same person. I don't think it is. So that sold today too. Sometimes I wonder if people start sharing them in Facebook groups because all of a sudden I'll get a lot of questions about the same item. That happened with like some Dragon Ball Z stuff that I had too. And all of a sudden 10 million people find it at the same time. So it has to be something. Or the algorithm. Sonny and Cher live album. So this is back when our intern was still coming here. I had him test this album out just to see if it even worked because somebody actually questioned about it. Back when albums used to open up like that for no reason because it's only a single album set. And he listened to it, and he said he had never really listened to Sonny and Cher before, and he said that it was awesome. So,
Not know that.
yeah, he really dug it, I guess. But there is a substantial scratch in it, and I guess it skips. He said it skips twice, and I think we made note of that in the description, but I'm going to double check and make sure because I don't want the person to get something and go, hey, this skips. So, speaking of Christmas stuff again, a guy just texted me from Facebook Marketplace and wants to come pick these up. They are Coca-Cola Christmas coasters. They're made of metal and have felt on the bottom, and each one of them has a different Coca-Cola-ish type design for Santa Claus. They're all different. There's another one peeking through the box. And it comes with the box. I think this is from the 90s. So he's going to come pick that up today. But he seemed unclear as to when, because he said he had to stop somewhere and then stop somewhere else and then he'd be over. And I said, what time is that? And then he never answered again. So I'm assuming he's driving. Hopefully it'll be soon. Not like we have anywhere to go, really. Well, I guess I have to mail these things out. So we have to do that at least before 4. Those are the things that I think that's everything that I was looking up for today.